Hello users, I'm Yalahella and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to review Fnaf 2, which is the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's the movie. Before I talk about my thoughts on the movie, let me quickly talk about my thoughts on the first movie, as someone who only played the first game for a bit and doesn't have that much knowledge on the franchise. I thought it was good, nothing groundbreaking, but not bad. The character development could have been better, but not bad. William Afton was a decent villain, the pacing didn't bother me, the animatronics look incredible, they feel like they come straight out of the game. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. There is also another movie I gave a 7 out of 10 a year and a half ago, and was my first movie review, Despicable Me 4. Yeah, remember that movie? Well, guess what? I got an opinion change on it. Now I give it a 5 out of 10. I wouldn't call the Despicable Me sequels bad per se, it's just there's not that much to say about them. They play it safe, and that includes other Illumination movies. Even the Mario movie kinda got affected by this, and I expect the same with the Mario Galaxy movie. Anyway, let's go back to FNAF 2. Now remember, I never played the games, so if my opinion felt weird for some of you guys, this is probably why. The story takes place 1 year after the first movie. Mike and his sister Abby are dealing with a new, more dangerous restaurant location featuring the toy animatronics, which is the original pizzeria, and this time there's a vengeful spirit, aka the puppet, Charlotte, influencing the animatronics, forcing Mike and Vanessa to face both the new toy models and the withered animatronics, the prototypes, to protect Abby. Now, this isn't a bad idea, but I feel like the first act kinda dragged on compared to the first movie. And there's like one scene in particular I find very unnecessary. Like, why show us Vanessa dreaming about William Afton even though he isn't relevant to this movie's plot? Except for the very beginning of the movie, I guess. But other than that, if you remove that dream scene, nothing changes in the movie. No joke, if you remove this scene in the movie, nothing changes. Why is this in the movie? Also, why doesn't Mike try to fix the animatronics? He doesn't seem to have a job in the movie. Maybe he does, but it wasn't shown in the movie. All we've seen in the first half of the movie was him interacting with Vanessa and other people as well. But he doesn't at least try to fix them? Maybe he couldn't. But he never at least tried to do it once? Why doesn't he tell Abby that he couldn't fix them? She's 11, she'd probably understand that. Maybe I'm overanalyzing Mike, but I still stand on that scene with Vanessa and Afton. Moving on. How was Abby brainwashed that quickly by Toy Chica? That felt really weird to me. And what's even weirder is Abby doesn't question anything. She doesn't ask what Toy Chica is going to do with her teacher. She doesn't say, hey, what are you going to do to him? Nothing! And when Toy Chica comes back after killing the teacher, Abby still doesn't question it. She doesn't say, hey, where's my teacher? Or anything like that. She only realizes something is wrong in the third act, when Charlotte possessed her. And by then it's way too late. It just makes Abby feel really unrealistic. And speaking of Charlotte, the whole possession thing looks laughably bad. I'm sorry, but this is not scary at all. If anything, it just makes me laugh. And when something is supposed to be scary, but it makes me laugh instead, that's a problem. Anyways, are there any aspects of the story that I like? Well, yeah, actually. The scene where Mike tries to turn off the animatronics using the computer felt like it came straight out of the game. I didn't play FNAF 2, but I do know some stuff about it. Him double tasking by stopping the animatronics around him and using the computer at the same time makes this scene a lot more intense. I also like the scene where Vanessa is being attacked by Mangle. And I gotta say, Mangle has one of the best designs in the franchise. Too bad we didn't see anything else from Mangle. I also like the action in the movie, and some jump scares were serviceable. They really did a great job bringing these animatronics to life. I also like the first scene of the movie where Charlotte gets killed by Afton. For the pacing, I think it's okay, to say the least. But man, that first act drags. I know I said it the first time, but boy does it kill my enjoyment for this movie. There are some amazing scenes, but I felt like they were short. Heck, the ending where they actually defeat the animatronics felt pretty anticlimactic compared to the first movie. Like, come on, I would have loved if these action scenes were more longer, but it is what it is. I'll talk about that ending later, but I gotta go into more detail on the characters. Mike is alright. I wish he was more honest with Abby with the animatronics, but other than that, I don't have strong opinions on him. I just wish he was more relevant to the story. I don't know, compared to the first movie, Mike doesn't change as a character as much as the first film. Vanessa is also alright, but there's an unnecessary scene with William Afton, and that cliffhanger is kinda stupid. Abby is the worst out of the three. Like, you're telling me she didn't question what Toichika will do with her teacher? She didn't say something like, what will you do to him exactly? She's aware how dangerous these animatronics can be, so why didn't she question what Chika did to her teacher? Oh, hi Rubus, what are you doing here? You're here to tell me something? What is it? Oh, wait, Abby's not the worst? There's another character I haven't talked about? Who is it, Rubus? Michael Afton? Oh, that guy! Oh, I forgot. Let me quickly talk about him. Thanks, Rubus. Anyways, what the hell is that? Michael Afton is William Afton's son. And how much screen time was he in? Oh, only 2! In the first scene, he manipulates filmers to enter the pizzeria, where they get killed. Alright, not bad. But he only shows up until the climax. And all he does there is say, oh, I'm Vanessa's brother. I'm William Afton's son. And wants the animatronics to kill them. And not only that, for some reason Mike gets mad at Vanessa from all of this. I know her family aren't good people, but Vanessa is different. Heck, Mike was okay with her in the first movie. What are you upset over, Mike? I know I said that I don't have strong opinions on Mike, but it just shows how forgettable William Afton's son is. Seriously, after I watched the film, I completely forgot who Michael Afton is. Man, the ending sucks. So yeah, these are my thoughts on Fnaf 2. In conclusion, the first act dragged on, the action was incredible, the characters are a mess, and the ending was pretty anticlimactic. I'll give this movie a 4 out of 10. I hope the third movie won't be as bad as this one, which I think is coming out in 2027. But do you like this movie? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments. Also, I'm planning on making a project in the future. As of now, it's called the Falro Project, TFP for short, which is an animated web series I'm planning on making in the future. It will have fantasy, action, and probably even deep lore, full of cartoony character designs. If you don't want to miss any of that, don't forget to subscribe. But anyways, I'm Yalla Hella, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!